Hello, in this video we're going to discuss AeroSpaceCraft and SpaceShip power plants in heaven. InterDimensional Part 1. So what we have here is a power plant that we use for spaceships in heaven. It is older technology. Still currently in use, but there are newer power plants in heaven that we use. So this power plant is still used today by some spaceships from heaven. It is a very powerful power plant. I came up with it in the first history, and it is extremely good. You can park a spaceship that's 40 kilometers long and leave it parked, hovering for hundreds of thousands of years without having to refuel it. That's how good this design is. Use it for big spaceships that do mining. So big spaceships that do mining are bigger than Australia and cube-shaped, and so for a long time they use this power plant, and smaller spaceships also use it, and AeroSpaceCraft. So how it works is you have a dimension of air which is bigger than this universe, and how we do that is the Holy Spirit or God fills up a dimension that has been created that is that size with a wormhole that emits air. So as we discussed in earlier videos about wormholes and how they can emit air. And so that's how you fill the dimension up with air. And then you place a wormhole in the center of that dimension that has its exit point in this power plant on planet 1, which is near a type of reactor. And what happens is the air is drawn from a gravity field inside the wormhole and draws the air into a chamber, which you see in the bottom picture, and the wormhole emits the air in that chamber, which then goes through a heating grill and then into another wormhole that goes into the ducting of a spaceship. The heating grill we never used. It wasn't necessary. Also, even without the heating grill, the air is so hot that it does set things on fire underneath. So for the bigger spaceships. And so in order to fix that problem, water is also added into the ducting prior to it being released into an atmosphere. This propulsion works in space and vacuum. So in vacuum the air dissipates. That's what happens to air in vacuum. So it's quite a clean power plant and is good for big spaceships and smaller spaceships. So this is part 1 on AeroSpaceCraft and spaceship power plants in heaven, InterDimensional Part 1. So we're using another dimension as a source of fuel and using gravity to produce, to draw that air, which produces air pressure inside the ducting. I am the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.